skips out to Davenport, steps around a closing out defender, back out to Shaw. She launches a three. It is good. Big shot from Michaela Shaw. Now Shaw, 8 to shoot. Shaw up top. Shaw right elbow. Shaw spins in the paint, hangs with the right hand, scored plus a foul. Then Shaw pumps her fist around it somehow out. Amazing rebound by Lujan. Back out to Shaw. She hangs in the paint and puts it through off a couple of caroms around the rim and good.
Senior Michaela Shaw recently wrapped up her senior year with the UNO women's basketball team, where she has spent her entire college career. Recently, I was able to sit down with Ms. Shaw, in which she discussed her basketball career here at UNO, where the program is at today, and what it's like playing in the new Baxter Arena.
I'm Michaela Shaw. I'm a senior. I've been at UNO for 4 years. I'm majoring in biology. I'm from Dewey's, Nebraska. I went to high school at Sandy Creek High School. I actually grew up on a farm about 5 miles outside of Dewey's. Dewey's has a population of 68 people. So my hometown pretty much consists of a place to eat, post office, and an elevator.
Michaela Shaw is a senior player for us and has just been, really helped to establish the kind of culture we want, hardworking, great teammate. She's a real leader on her team.
I think it's a pretty classic story that a lot of people like, of just like a small town Nebraska girl coming in to UNO. I didn't really know what position I was going to be in when I got here, if I was just going to be a role player. It took a while to adjust that freshman year into what the Division I level was like, and so it's a completely different thing from high school, obviously. But I feel like just my freshman and sophomore year really prepared me to step up and take that leadership role. And then last year I had a lot of individual success. I had great teammates around me that helped me out and just helped me be successful in a lot of the positions. This year I'm surrounded by amazing teammates who are just incredible basketball players.
Well, we have a great senior class. Michaela Shaw has been the face of our program. Being a Nebraska native, and she stuck with it. She's the only player that was here when I first got here, and so just to see her growth, it has been immense, and I think she's achieved things and above and beyond her expectations. So,
since I've been here 4 years, no one has actually been here 4 years with me, so I've kind of had a lot of turnover. 2 people that have been here the longest with me are Remy Davenport and Marissa Preston. I've definitely played the most with Remy. Love playing with her. I know that anytime I pass her the ball and she has a foot of open space, she's going to knock it down. I feel like Remy and I have a really good communication level on the court where we don't even have to say anything. It's easy for us to talk to each other. And other girls that I have, my 2 fellow seniors, Michaela Daprich, who has been a learning process to learn to play with because this is our last year together and it's also our first year together. The other senior, Abby Lujan, just such a hard worker, and so I know that when she's in the game, she's always working for rebounds, she's always working on defense, so she's someone else that just is a lot of fun to play with. I feel like now we're a very strong defensive team, we're working to be a strong communicating team, and then a rebounding team as well, and then now we can also incorporate our offensive weapons into that game that we've built in that culture.
I think we're playing tough physical basketball, which is definitely what we want to do. We want to share the basketball as well. We really want to hang our hat on being a great defensive team, and that's something we've been able to fortunately do since we've taken over the program. But we've been leading the conference in fewest amount of fouls, second in field goal defensive percentage, and then leading in assists and three-point shooting percentage. So
much has changed in these 4 years. We now get to play in Baxter Arena, which it's a beautiful facility, it's a beautiful arena, and it's so fun to play there under all those lights, with the huge seating area for all the fans that we can get. And then this year it just is an incredible opportunity for us because, yeah, it's like you said, we get to play Lincoln, we get to play Creighton, we get to play K-State. So we're going to head down to Florida and play Florida A&M and Florida Central. Those are the games we live for. I mean, how fun is it that this Sunday we get to play a team that's 7-0 and just beat a top 25 team? So I feel like that's what I came to UNO for, is to be able to play with those schools and have an opportunity to beat them.